Hello, everybody.
Why did you sound like that?
I don't know. This is the first video Jess has been in like, what, a month? She's back, guys. She's back. So guess where we're going? Kroger.
What?
We are going to try and attempt to finally use our air fryer. We are looking up stuff. We constantly look up stuff. It's kind of freaky at first.
It's going to be a nightmare.
It's going to be interesting. We're going to try a couple things. We're going to try some easy air frying meals. Some things maybe that you guys have mentioned in the comments. Maybe some easy things like, I don't know, a hot dog or...
A hot dog in the air fryer?
I don't know. Somebody was saying a hot dog. I'm just thinking of easy stuff. But we got to go get some like different kind of cooking spray. Because apparently you have to like use olive oil or avocado oil or some different kind of oil. All we have is vegetable spray. So we're going to probably get some olive oil. Again, let us know in the comments some of the stuff that you use. And maybe we'll try that.
Just tell us everything we're doing wrong.
Yeah, because we're going to film this whole documentary of Dan and Jess trying to air fry things. I have stuff in our freezer, but we're going to try a couple things. I know I have some fish and stuff like that, but we're going to try something.
Oh, we have taquitos.
We got taquitos. Can you air fry taquitos? Yeah. People have been saying you can air fry anything.
I'm sure you can put anything in there.
We're going to give it a shot. People have even said pizza. So I don't know. We may try a little bit of everything. We're going to get a couple things, maybe some fries, some frozen fries, stuff like that. I heard those are really good in the air fryer. But a lot of people have been wanting us to try the air fryer and see Jess in a video. Sorry, we have been very busy lately. Jess has been busy with work.
I've been very busy at work.
Yeah, we've been doing
But now I'm free.
So we are off to Kroger. We're taking you with us. We're going to look at some things, see some things. Maybe we can air fry, hopefully find some deals, but probably not because, you know, prices go up every day. Not worried about it today. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to take you along with us.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get to it.
This is
okay, so Jess is planning on going to the next step here and making it from scratch.
Well, I have to do things the most difficult way possible. And I found this recipe from Pioneer Woman for chicken tenders.
From Pioneer Woman? Oh, well, it's got to be good then.
But she uses fresh chicken, not frozen.
Buttermilk and
there's all kinds of things you do.
Well, we're going to video everything we get, so.
We'll try it.
Let's all or nothing. Okay, we've reached the oil area. Should we do avocado oil or olive oil?
Olive.
Olive, we'll get the extra virgin olive oil.
Well, what's this one?
That is Pam olive oil. Well, it is a lot bigger than this, ain't it? And about the same price.
How much is... This is only 5 ounces and that one's 7 ounces.
This one's 7 ounces? Yeah, okay. Well, let's do that. Put that in there. Ingredient 1 complete. Fine. So, I guess we got to do panko breadcrumbs. Jess is going the whole route here. We're doing this all from scratch. I was just going to like cook up some frozen chicken tenders.
It said to use panko breadcrumbs. But is this going to make it like so crispy that you can't even bite into them?
I don't know. They do get pretty crispy. What else we got over here? We got some traditional private selection Parmesan herb. Whoa. Cornflakes, crumbs, $3.99. They got the... Oh boy. I don't know. What are these over here?
This?
Yeah.
This just says
Italian.
Just
Italian style breadcrumbs. If it says panko, we should go with panko. So Jess has decided to go with the traditional private selection breadcrumbs here. It still is the panko breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Just not the one that everybody always talks about.
Well, I'm sure they're probably both the same. I like the crispiness, but I don't want them to be so crispy that you can't even bite into them, so.
Right.
But I think this will be fine.
Yeah.
Well. So the recipe says to season the chicken tenders with buttermilk, and I was reading and it said that that's what keeps them really moist inside, like it gives them better flavor.
Yeah.
But it says that you have to let them marinate for at least 30 minutes or up to 2 hours. So we're gonna probably just get the stuff and get them marinating for a little while before we actually cook them, so that by the time we're ready for dinner, I won't have to wait to do that step. So
yes, and it does specifically say for air frying.
yes,
Pioneer Woman
yes,
recipe. Sounds awesome. I love Pioneer Woman, so I'll tell you what, it seems like we're taking a very big step for the first one.
go big or go home.
Right.
I mean, okay, I could easily go to the freezer section and buy a thing of frozen chicken tenders that are already breaded and throw them in the air fryer and be good to go. And that's probably what a lot of people do. But, I mean, fresh chicken tenders are going to taste way better than frozen chicken tenders.
Right, exactly. I'm excited.
So, why not?
It's going to be a
try
challenge.
it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if anything else. Also, what about the Parmesan? There's something you have with
Oh,
Parmesan?
yeah, well, I was going to say that later.
Oh, okay.
But you're supposed to mix the breadcrumbs with Parmesan so that it's kind of like a cheesy crust on the outside.
Yes. Sounds like it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Either way. Some Simple Truth chicken. You think that's enough? This is a pound. $6.99. Which, you know.
How many chickens are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7, maybe 8.
You think that's enough?
That should be fine.
Yeah, no, the recipe says 2 pounds.
I still might have to do it in batches. Oh, it does say 2 pounds.
Yeah, but we'll just have to cut some of the stuff down, right?
But I don't know.
We're not going to eat 2 pounds worth of chicken, that's for sure.
I don't know.
Okay, so Jess is determined to do everything the hard way today.
I'm not doing that hard.
So we're not going to do... Our original idea was to air fry just a couple easy things. This was going to be one of them, but because we're doing the chicken, well, because she is...
I have to do it in batches, so I don't want the chicken to be cold by the time I put these in, so I'm just going to put these in the oven while the chicken's in the air fryer, so everything's done together.
That's smart. But we're still doing the waffle fries, because I have my heart set on it.
Yeah.
So, we're good. So for this recipe, you do need buttermilk. We're going to go with this gourmet buttermilk here, the Marburger buttermilk, $3.29. The Kroger half gallon here is $3.99. We don't usually use buttermilk for anything really, so we're going with this one. But let us know down in the comments what your favorite buttermilk is. Okay, so we are using the Simple Truth Organic grated Parmesan cheese. It's a great Parmesan cheese. It's already grated. She was going to shave it herself, but that's a little more work than I think. I don't know.
Well, I think this will mix better in the with the
Batter.
breadcrumbs better.
Yeah.
Than trying to shave it, because then it's going to be like strings, which would still be fine, but I feel like this will mix better in the mixture.
Yeah. And it's already grated, so it's one less hard step. This is really good Parmesan cheese, though, so
yeah,
we think it will go good with it. Okay, time to marinate.
We're going to marinate chicken. So,
right. There's our new air fryer.
Yeah, look at this bad boy.
First time we're ever going to use it here, and Jess has to go the whole route. Couldn't make it easy, could you?
Nope. I guess I would just put all the chicken in first.
I'll put it in that bag there.
Just going to put it in the Ziploc.
I will say that this Simple Truth chicken looks really good.
Yeah.
And it's on a little bit of a deal. But still a little pricey, but you know what? We want to make sure that we got good quality here. And again, this is not the organic, but it is Simple Truth.
Okay, now I need a cup of buttermilk. I know that's a little short, but I'll add the rest later.
Cup of buttermilk.
Cup of buttermilk.
Okay.
I'm just going to add a little smooch more in here because it didn't go all the way to the top.
Did you say smooch?
A smooch. That's the new measuring
terms.
Yeah. A smooch and a scotch.
And a scotch.
And I need a teaspoon of seasoned salt.
There we go. Oh, and we did end up getting 2 pounds.
Yeah, we
The recipe calls for chicken, so we invited my mother over for dinner, so that way, I mean, it would all get eaten anyway, but.
And it says like half a teaspoon of black pepper, so I'm just gonna like grate a little bit of it in there. I think it's just for like flavoring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you put any salt in?
Doesn't say salt yet.
Oh, okay.
I think you have the salt to your crumbs. This is just to marinate.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna let it marinate for about an hour.
Now you gotta like mix this all like up in here, so that you're kind of massaging this buttermilk into the chicken.
Uh huh.
So that it can all kind of get coated in
congeal together.
Get nice and coated in all that buttermilk.
So we just put it in the fridge for an hour?
And then it says to let it marinate for 30 minutes or up to 2 hours. So ours will probably be a little closer to
about
the 2 hour mark, or maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
Just because we're not really ready to eat just yet. But I imagine the longer it sits, the more flavor it's actually going to absorb, because this chicken's going to just absorb all of this.
Yeah. So to you guys, it'll be just a few seconds. For us, it's going to be
gotta wait forever.
Okay, looks like you got quite the science experiment going on here.
Yeah.
So what do we got here?
So it's a dredging station, basically, and I don't have any of those plates, so I had to use these. So whatever, we're just gonna work with what we have. So this is a half a cup of flour here.
Half a cup of flour.
2 eggs. This is 2 cups of. Actually, I don't think this is gonna fit in there. Shoot.
What's that?
Don't get that out. That's this rest of the seasoned salt, half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon of seasoned salt and the panko.
Yeah, but I don't know that all of this is going to fit, because I need 2 cups of this.
Oh, 2 cups of panko?
Bowl.
Oh.
Let me get a different.
Should we get a different bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Jess is adding the 2nd cup.
Seems like an awful lot of bread.
It does seem like an awful lot, but
because then you add.
better to have too much than too little, because you know it's.
This is a half a cup. Some of this I'm gonna have to break up with my fingers.
Half a cup of Parmesan
half a
cheese.
cup of Parmesan grated.
Grated. Just kind of take your fingers and kind of mix it around.
And then it says, I don't know, something about pepper. So I'm just gonna put some pepper in there.
Another teaspoon, I guess. Tablespoon.
I don't know.
6
As
tablespoons.
much as you wish.
That looks good. Kind of mix it all up here. Boy, that Parmesan smells good. Then you got the, what is this over here? 1 cup of flour?
Half a cup of flour.
Half a cup of flour. Half a cup of flour, 2 cups of panko crumbs, Parmesan cheese, half a cup.
Half a cup of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, and then a teaspoon of
like a teaspoon
seasoning. We're using the Lowry seasoning.
Yeah, which actually
seasoned
might
salt.
add a little bit more, because I feel
Just
like
a little bit more.
I just don't feel like that flavor is going to come through with all these breadcrumbs.
Oh, okay. So we have added 2 teaspoons of seasoned
Just
salt.
add as much as you feel like.
Right.
I don't know. We're just winging it here, so.
Yeah. Going the whole route.
I think that might.
Okay, so you are going to have to whisk the eggs here.
Yep.
Go ahead and let her do that. And I'm going to get the oven ready for the
Well, I still gotta
waffle
mix
fries.
some other stuff
Right.
into this, which I hope I don't need another bowl for this.
Yeah.
Because I need to pour the remaining marinade in here too with the eggs.
Oh, the buttermilk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll be back in a second. Okay, so Jess is pouring some of the buttermilk in with the whisked eggs.
Maybe. I'm trying. It said to take all the chicken out and put it on a plate and then pour the rest on there, but I'm like, that just seems like wasting more dishes.
And it's adding to the flavor within the eggs with
So
the buttermilk and the seasoning that was in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the leftover buttermilk from the bag, poured some of that in here to add to the eggs, and Jessica is coating the chicken with the flour at the moment.
So you want to coat both sides with the flour.
Mm-hmm.
Then dip it
into the egg
mixture.
Nice.
And then dip it into the breadcrumbs. And there you go.
Wow, that looks good. Transfer to the plate here. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Sorry, guys, we're short of light in here. But boy, I gotta tell you, that looks really good. Okay, air fryer is open. So we're not able to do all of the chicken because it has to be a little bit apart. The recipe called to spray a little bit of olive oil on the top and bottom of the chicken.
Which I did already, so I'm just going to spray a little bit more.
Give it a little bit more.
Just in case. I don't really think it makes a difference.
And here we go.
Okay.
Hold that down.
So the recipe said to do 380, but ours said to do 400 for fresh chicken, so I'm going to do 400.
Right.
Just because I want to make sure they're cooked all the way.
Right. So is it for 20 minutes?
So I have to cook them on the first side for like 8 minutes, and then pull this out and flip the chicken over, and then put it back in for the rest of whatever the time is.
What's the rest of the time?
Well, this is count, so that's saying it's going to be 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
For this batch.
Okay.
So
it'll stop at 8 minutes.
I think it stops when you pull it out. I'm not sure. This is trial and error, so we'll see.
Okay.
But I think I just hit that, and then it goes. So.
Okay. All right.
Let's see what happens.
Everybody throw a small prayer out there for us. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We are ready.
Leaking. So I got this. I don't even know if this is the right thing to use, but it said that the chicken should be 165 on the inside, and since we've never done this before, I'm kind of like, normally I wouldn't care, but I just want to make sure that it's cooking, because I guess in my mind I don't believe that this would cook the chicken.
Oh.
But, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Leave it in there a second. It's going to take a minute.
I know, but is it going to be... Is it going to be too hot because that thing is hot on the bottom?
No. Just don't go all the way through the chicken.
I think I'm in the center of it.
Yeah. Boy, that looks good.
So, how come some parts got crispier than others? What's up with that?
I don't know. We might have put too many in there, but it looks like it's cooked all the way through. That's all. That's the important thing. Okay, so we cut one in the middle here. We wanted to double check because it was only getting up to about 150. But we want to make sure, because we have to put it in the oven while we're cooking the other one to keep it warm. So I believe, I mean, they look, after cooking through the thickest one here, I mean, it looks done. I mean, it smells done. It looks fantastic. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're cooked. In my opinion, they're cooked all the way through. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a taste test here for you guys.
I mean, it's cooked.
Yeah, it is. I showed them. Go ahead.
Just kidding.
No! Does it taste good? The reason why we were a little concerned is because we're not used to an air fryer, and it kind of just...
How come some of it is, if you're an air fryer expert, is this because I didn't spray them evenly with the oil, or is it just because they weren't spread apart evenly enough?
It's hard to tell. Look on the camera here. Though.
Oh, wow.
It looks different in real life.
Yeah, like some of them are way lighter, and like this one you can tell.
This one's like a lot lighter. This one's a little darker. This one's darker, but...
I just didn't know if there was a reason why they're not consistently brown, if that was just because of how I sprayed them, but...
No, I don't think so. I think we might have put too many in.
We're trying
together, the next batch here, we're doing 4 of them.
We're just doing a few.
And then we're going to do 3. So if you plan on doing a lot of these, keep in mind you're going to have to do a few different batches.
Or do them in the oven.
Right, yeah. Now for the ultimate test. That is hot and delicious. The breading is fantastic.
Yeah, the breading is so good.
I can taste that
You
Parmesan
can taste the buttermilk too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad we did that part.
These are delicious. Oh my goodness. Okay, so one thing I will say is it is a little bit of work. Yeah. I had to pretty much, we weren't able to film everything.
I understand why people buy frozen chicken tenders and put them in the air fryer.
Yeah.
However, these are delicious.
Best chicken tenders I've ever had.
So, if you want to take the extra step and make them yourself, I highly suggest doing it.
Yeah.
It does take a little bit of time and a little bit of prep. And doing it in batches and stuff, we're just going to keep the rest in the oven while these are cooking. But, I mean, they're great.
Where did you find the recipe?
I can probably put a link. Can I link it?
I can put a link.
It was Pioneer. It was a Pioneer Woman recipe.
Yeah. Pioneer air fried chicken.
No, it was air fried chicken tender. I don't know. I'll have to find the link because
Okay.
I was literally just searching for something easy to do.
What we basically
And
had
that
to,
popped up.
we basically were doing the chain game on these because we bought so many. I was taking the tenders and putting them in the flour as she was putting things together. It's definitely, if you have a second person to help you with this, it's definitely a lot easier. But I gotta say, our first trial, fantastic, guys.
So good.
Everybody was saying, get that air fryer going. I wish we would have started it earlier, but
which we knew we would have wanted to do that, but
but
I was intimidated.
Starting off strong like this, I think, was a good idea. Jessica doesn't do anything lightly.
Well, I mean, I know that it's fine and you can put frozen tenders in there, but I wanted to be extra, and I'm glad I did because these taste so good.
Yeah.
Like you could taste all the flavor of all of the stuff that we put in the marinade and on the crust. I mean, delicious.
The waffle fries smell fantastic as well. We've had Kroger waffle fries before, haven't we?
I'm pretty sure.
I know we've had a lot of different kinds.
They're the seasoned ones.
Seasoned
so
ones.
they
Yeah,
have
they
the
smell
like
good.
seasoning on them.
So we basically used the entire bag because Mom's coming over, so we needed to. So the whole 2 pounds. They're big waffle fries.
Yeah.
We kind of
if you don't have a big family, or if it's just like you two, or just yourself, you could probably easily cook your meal
Cook a few,
in just like one batch and be good. Or
right.
you can,
or you can do the chicken tenders and then do the waffle fries in the air fryer. It was just easier.
We were going to do that too, but then we're like, I have to make 3 batches of chicken, so let me just cook the waffle fries while the chicken's cooking so that everything's done together.
Right,
so.
right.
Or buy a second air fryer.
Yeah, this one, it's a decent size. I've seen much bigger ones.
I don't even know.
But I'm sure Pioneer Woman has like a cabinet size air fryer, so to cook an entire 2 pounds of chicken tenders is probably nothing to her. But anyway,
how big it is.
Yeah, we'll if we can find the link, we'll post the link on the channel.
Yeah, I'll try to post it.
I'll leave it in the description box. And if not, we'll try to remember all the ingredients that we put in.
I have it saved, so I'll try to save the link and post it if we can.
Yeah. But guys, thank you for pushing us to do our air fryer here. It was a complete.
And give me any suggestions or whatever.
Yeah, any suggestions for the air fryer will be helpful.
But they're delicious.
Yeah, these are fan. You got to try this one. We will definitely be making these again. Probably not on camera though. That was pretty tough.
That's another thing that was difficult is doing all of this type of stuff while you're filming. But it's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, is that it? Is that all you got? Delicious, guys. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching the video. We are out, and always remember the adventure
is out there. Bye.